come by, they would open the curtain to the glass window on the street, and you could see a woman's bound feet. But they would oftentimes have a veil right to here, so all you could see was the feet. I thought, boy, that's a pretty interesting little fetish.
Yeah.
So they found that sensual, just the feet.
That's what they found. Yeah, that's what was sensual, was the feet. Yeah.
But remember, Chinese
that's
are
weird.
were very conservative, so
Right.
a lot of time you can't even show your face or
that's
your hands.
exactly. You couldn't. They'd veil her from up here, but it was just such a big thing for them to open the curtain and there's those feet.
And I can't imagine that bound feet were that aesthetically, I mean, that they were beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, maybe they were, but I can't imagine that
When
they
you
would
walk
have
on
been.
a really bonded feet, it's almost like a high heel. Because the
Yeah.
bone grows
Right,
down,
right.
then it becomes like
So
a high heel.
They shaped the feet, so they would do these young girls' feet from a young age to the point that they would be broken into this, like almost a high heel shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just-
But it would also give them kind of a childish look
Yes.
because they were really small.
Right, because of the really
So-
small.
So the
diminutive
toes
feet.
necessarily were not deformed. It was more the bone
The
and
back.
and the back of the
Right.
foot.
Right.
Okay, see, and I always had a different perception of that. Wow, wow.
It's almost like a bamboo shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah, the toes will grow down this way,
okay.
and then the bone will grow tall in the back.
And they did oral histories in this book with some women. There was one woman that, because her husband had had her feet bound, she came to America and she was in the second floor of her apartment and didn't leave it for 35 years because there was nowhere for her to, she couldn't get down the stairs. And so the husband thought that was the perfect spot for her. So when they finally interviewed her, she said, well, there were 35 years of history in the city that I don't know anything about because I could only see it from the window.
Yeah.
Wow. And this tree you were saying?
This
Tell
is
us-
incense cedar. Back then they import lots of incense cedar to make incense. And this one is alive and well. You can look up on the treetop up
Wow.
when you're outside.
Beautiful.
Really?
Beautiful.